Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, we present to you the pre-show scramble match. Let's get it poppin'.
Come and they go. We all got some sorrow, you watch the ebbs and the flows. Well, we gotta hustle, and then we hustle some more. Okay, I do this for the passion, but I'm still getting the dough. Alright, now action for real, be the star of the show. And you gon' stand in front of everyone and let them all know that you the main one, the real thing. They ask about that G. I'm riding on them, let them know that they all gon' see. But haters talking ish, like I should go and chill. But I'm so hydrated, cause my name's Water Will. It's the Evian Don, it's the Fiji OG. Everybody in the city know me, know me.
Man, BK made this shit.
Yeah, hold up, bitch. Yeah, hold up, bitch.
Texas Hammer, Texas Hammer.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Club going in this whole bitches on the floor. I fuck all my fans and I'm tryna fuck some more. I keep these bitches wet like I sing R&B. Keep your fucking face down, throw that pussy on this D. Bitch, I know that pussy mine. Throw that ass on vine. Club girl gon' nut in her face if she fine. I only fuck with dimes. Throw that ass one time. If a bitch say I paid for some pussy, then she lying. Texas motherfucker, bitch, I run this club shit. Niggas looking salty cause they main on my dick. But I don't give a shit. Bitch, do a split. She a pole killer, pop that pussy, hoe get rich. Hold up, bitch, throw that pussy. Bitch, throw that pussy. Hold up.
Straight pieces. Straight pieces. Sink shit. Straight pieces of a kilo over stovetop. Swimming in a pot, add ice, let it cold lock. Split with you and yours, 2 5s, get a whole rock. Razors cut a cool 20 grand off a soap block. New gospel like I'm standing on a soapbox. Tell them spread the word, baby, Franklin got a dope spot. I mean it ain't dope, but it's dope like I dope locks. Everything up in you till the ticket on your soul drops. Most fear what they don't understand. The coast clear, baby, open your hands, I see you interested. Rumors got you eager to dance, you need a stem with it. You can thank me in advance, don't even mention it. Started off assignment, black market is black bargain. Seen the fine print, had to realign shit. You ain't seen heaven.
Here from the King's Mountain view. my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. All I wanna do is take your money. 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 Pirates, skulls and bones, sticks and stones and weed and bombs. Running when we hit 'em. Lethal poison for the system. Pirates, skulls and bones, sticks and
Merciless ass whooping over here. Yeah, camera should be on me. Where are you at? You.
And your winner, John Lamar King.
Here from the King's Mountain view, here from a wild dream come true. Feast like I seldom I do, on treasures and flesh never few. But I would wish it all away if I thought I'd lose you just one day.
Dallas! Dallas, where the hell are you? Get out here now, Dallas! Oh, hey, one more step! One more step, and I will snap his vertebrae right here, right now. You hear me? You have been avoiding me way too long. I demand my rematch. And you think because you've beaten me 5 times that means anything? I wanted 2 out of 3 falls so I can show everybody that I'm better than you. Give me the match, Dallas. What do you say? Yes, you all hear that? He accepted. But Dallas, you're even dumber than I thought. I'm gonna break his neck anyways.
It's Thursday night. Thursday night live. Fox the highest flyer in the game, got a spot. We're only the elite can train. 84, time to turn up the heat. Get out of your seat. 84, let's go, bitch. It's time to fight. Make some damn noise. It's Thursday night. Yes, sir. Nobody do it the same. 84, yeah, we running the game. 84, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't nobody do it the same. 84, yeah, we running the game. 84, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got a spot, right? Make some do it the same. Get out of get. I know you a fake. This ain't what, but you know you a fake. You were running with the beat, fucking the game. Let's go. It's just time to fight. Make some damn noise. It's Thursday night. Don't nobody do it the same. 84, yeah, we running the game. 84, yes, sir. Yeah, we running the game. 84. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't nobody do it the same. 84, yeah, we're running the game. 84, yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, welcome to WWA4 Thursday Night Live. We have an amazing stat card
for you for this 4th of July, Thursday, day before-ish card. That's what I said before. Anyways, let's get it popping.
Okay, you get my son?
So listen, sadly I couldn't be here last week. And y'all know how itchy Rage can get when he can't put his hands on somebody. But they didn't have a match for me this week, so I figured what I'll do with this nice shiny piece of gold that I got is put it up to anybody in the back, in the parking lot, down the street. Whoever wants it can come get it. Because unlike, one of our champions who's a little too hyper-fixated on fighting just one guy who's clearly got better things going on than to waste his time with him, I'm willing to put this up against anybody. So whoever wants it, come get it.
So I heard you want it. That's a crazy way to put that. You said anyone in the building down the street. Well, I was down the street and I heard yo big ass talking all the way down there. And you know what? Hey Fox, I see you over there. You know what? I thought I'd change it up because every week I come out and you don't want to be there. Hey, buddy, put that away. Since you don't want to come out, you're scared to fight me. You don't even got the belt with you. That's cool. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to take every other person's belt in this building. So you know what? You're the first person I want. I'm going to hold the WWA4 champion and that stupid Chase championship.
If you learn to read, there's an N at the end of that. Chase in, get the name right, put some respect on the name. Because last I checked, I'm the one with the real belt. I didn't have to use some scissors, cut up some cardboard and shoestring from my tore up wrestling boots because I'm busted as fuck. Get in the ring, Grayson.
You know what, just for that, I'm gonna bust you up.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Thursday Night Live. My name is Steve the Intern, joined here as by the normal commentary team of Don Miguel. Don, what a way to open the show tonight.
Yeah, no,
turning your mic on might be a good way to start that.
Yeah, no, we definitely have some crazy action, and we're kicking things off. Well, technically we kind of kicked it off with AWOL coming out of nowhere, ambushing Cage and trying to force Dallas to accept the match. But now we got Grayson and Herculan Rage going at it, surprisingly not for the WWA4 title, but for the Chasin title.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this was at DWA Father's Day Fight for All. Herculan Rage won the first ever Live Like Chasin Memorial Battle Royale. Came away with that championship belt. I believe Herculan's first championship, at least I've seen in my career.
I do believe that is correct. And that, I mean, with how he's shown up, and ever since he has shown up, he has been nothing but dominant. And so I was not surprised when I saw at some point a belt around his shoulders or waist.
Yeah, really surprising that it's taken him this long, but certainly is intending to be a fighting champion there, despite that being a belt over from DWA. Is happy to defend it here on Thursday Night Live. And as we mentioned before, too, Grayson Pierce is, I don't think it's a surprise. He's had a few issues with a certain somebody in the WWA4 taking his belt.
That person is right behind him, too. He is the highest flyer in the game. He is AR Fox. And now, when will Fox step up to Grayson? Only time will tell on that one, but right now Grayson has to focus on the man in front of him, has to focus on the title he does not have. And right now Grayson's getting thrown around like nobody's business.
Yeah, Herculan Rage is certainly a very unique type of wrestler here at the WWA4. He's got the speed, he's got the weight and the muscle to throw with the best of them, but also the speed to keep up with someone like Grayson Pierce. This is a challenge Grayson has not faced before.
And a massive shoulder tackle after giving that exploder suplex earlier. Herculan is the true definition of power, but right now not able to secure the victory right there. Grayson kicking out at 1. And now Grayson Pierce, I mean, he is feeling it for sure. Herculan, he sees his target, goes for a running charge, back first into Grayson. And now Grayson Pierce gets the Irish whipped super hard, but he's able to get out of the way, now putting offense on Herculan Rage, putting shoulder to gut. Massive overhand chop. Grayson doing everything he can to go back to being 2-belt, technically 3-belt Grayson, for counting the black belt he has from karate. Try to go up and over, but Herculan catches Grayson in midair, but Grayson will land on his feet. Grayson tried to look for an O'Connor roll there, but Herculan able to get out of it and able to throw a boot in the face of the of our A4 champion. But now Grayson catching the boot and dropping the Chasin champion. And you can see Herculan definitely got hurt by that.
Ooh.
Oh, what a backbreaker using the top rope. Grayson slinging himself and now slinging himself back into the ring springboard. Swanton on the lower back.
Yeah, as we said, Herculan Rage is definitely one of the bigger, oh my God, straight to the back of the neck. As I was saying, Herculan is a bit of a bigger specimen than Grayson Pierce has been fighting lately. But it certainly is up to the WWA4 World Heavyweight Champion to find a way through regardless. I believe this is a match for the Live Like Chasin Championship. However, one could definitely put a strong argument that if Herculan Rage were to come up with a victory here tonight, something that so very few have been capable of doing here at the 4, he certainly should be in that championship conversation for this. I gotta say, first time seeing it, absolutely beautiful belt that Grayson has put together here, and just going straight back to work on Herc.
So let me ask you, what is your opinion on Grayson Pierce? And yes, your answer will determine your future here.
Yes, it's the classic. I mean, love the hair, bit of a dick.
You know, we'll keep you around. I like it.
It's my first day here, so it's important to make an impression.
And Grayson Pierce showing the fans who he is. He is the A4 champion. And now like I mentioned earlier, looking to be 2-belt champion once again.
Grayson taking his time with this one. Herculan straight back to the well.
Massive camp, almost taking a page out of his teammate CB43's playbook.
And only a 2 count. Rage able to forcefully work his way out of that one.
And Grayson Pierce, I mean, he's been in this spot before, but it's been so long since he's been in the spot. Lately, I mean, he's got to have been getting used to just defending his belt, try to keep his championship reign alive, but looking to start a new one once again.
Herculan Rage trying to fight his way back up to his feet. Going blow for blow here. Herculan Rage has got Grace trying to get him up high.
And now Grayson Pierce looking for an Irish whip on Herculan Rage. A strong one at that one. Woo. Herculan still on his feet. Oh, and able to grab Grayson Pierce, but Herculan taking too much damage. And a PK kick to the back. He does not have enough strength in that spine to do a lot of these power moves Herculan's known for. Luckily, he has enough to kick out a Grayson's pin attempt, but still.
Yeah, find me a man alive who's impervious to Grayson Pierce's boots. I will wait, because I will be waiting for a while, because those are some of the deadliest weapons in all of Georgia Pro Wrestling.
Well, he's not here. That's why you're here, but that's besides the point. And Grayson, he's able to, he knows the rule book, and he's able to play around inside the rules to kind of bend it in his way. But right now, Herculan looking to bend, break, destroy Grayson Pierce, especially with that overhand chop.
Yeah, absolutely. Catching Grayson off guard with that one. Sending reverberations all throughout the 4 here. Herculan Rage. Oh, you can see how much damage he's taking across that back.
Grayson Pierce, after the dropkick, going for a pin attempt, but Herculan kicking out at 2. And going off what you said, people at home, I know we call them ropes, and they may not look like much, but they're actually metal wires that are kind of, it's taped over. So it's definitely a very hard kind of surface putting your back towards, especially when you're running at full speed.
Yeah, my first day at WWA4, they had me run the ropes, and that's why I chose over here. Less pain.
They made you do that?
Oh, yeah. They're brutal.
Now, but Grayson, with a smile on his face, after giving multiple stomps to Herculan, Grayson right now is at this, he's in this state where he's enjoying the damage he's putting on Herculan.
Yeah, he certainly is, and I think it really speaks to kind of the sadistic nature of Grayson Pierce. He almost comes out here every week looking to injure somebody, looking just to have fun. Herculan Rage, almost the exact opposite. Lets that rage fuel him.
Massive gamaguri from Grayson Pierce.
Oh, God, he could fall off that. I would be very cautious about sitting below him.
And now Grayson Pierce going up top, meeting Herculan where he is at, possibly looking for a superplex here.
What a superplex that would be, but I think Herculan is finding a way to fight out of it.
Herculan throwing Grayson Pierce off, but now Grayson Pierce charging back.
Back to the well.
If at first you don't succeed, maybe not try again.
Oh my God.
Herculan's got him.
Oh!
Avalanche front slam. And Herculan has given too much, has taken too much, not even able to go for the cover immediately.
What a high-risk maneuver from Rage Incarnate. But you can see the toll it is taking on your Live Like Chasin champion. Struggling to get back to his feet as the referee begins the 10 count.
We're at a count of 4 now. And Herculan trying to get to the ropes to help support him get his way back up. At Grayson Pierce, you can see he's grabbing the lower part of his back as well. And both these men have taken some serious damage.
Oh, as serious as it comes here at the WWA4, but this match is not going to end until one man is physically unable to continue. That is just the kind of competitor we have in the ring right now.
And Herculan with a forearm to Grayson Pierce. Oh, but Grayson with a throat chop.
Yeah, straight to the throat of Herculan Rage.
And after I go back to right hands by Herculan, fight with the chop, having him in fireman's carry. And gets caught with a boot from Grayson. That black belt karate coming in hands.
Ooh, out of nowhere.
But Herculan with a black belt and throwing hands. I'll try to go for that hammerlock lariat. But spin kick, boot from Grayson Pierce. Now hits the ropes. I guess his attack countered with the lariat. And now a leg lariat. And a spinning heel kick as the garnish on top.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. When we talk about he is the hybrid wrestler of the future. He can throw you around like nobody's business, but he's got a devastating leg lariat on him.
The people by Grayson Pierce may want to move. Let me rephrase. Now the people by Herculan may want to move. Grayson Pierce trying to go for a suicide cutter. But Herculan caught him. Herculan.
He's got him up top.
Shoulders. Power slam on the apron where wood and metal meet.
Yeah, his head missed the apron there, but his lower back absolutely collides with metal here at the WWA4 arena. Herculan Rage may just get the pin, but we just waited too long, I think.
Grayson Pierce kicking out at 2, despite the fans saying it was 3. I don't know if you want to get on this ref's bad side calling for a new ref.
I think the ref was taunting the crowd there.
He's got a loose link in his head.
Hell of an interesting show here at the 4.
But now Herculan Rage, Fury incarnate, looking to keep his title reign alive. But Grayson doing the smart thing, using that right arm, hooking it to the top to make sure he can't get pulled. Now grabbing the middle rope this time, but Herculan throwing some offense to get Grayson to loosen his grip. Irish whip gets reversed, double reversed. I'll try to go for the end of Rage right there, but Grayson going for a schoolboy buckle bomb.
Yeah, and we already saw from earlier, that back of Herculan Rage it's damaged. It's not good.
Grayson Pierce, split leg, double knees to the lower back. Oh! Grayson Pierce. That's how you know he means business, when he is pulling out tricks that nobody here has seen before. Going for the pin again. Herculan kicking out once again.
Yeah, it goes right back to the well, but is still unable to pin the Live Like Chasen champion, the WWA4 World Heavyweight Champion. He's finding himself in trouble right now. Goes for the stomp. Look, I think he's just absolutely infuriated at this point.
I've seen Grayson Pierce go from that split leg moonsault. I've seen him transition that into a split leg superplex. Now doing a split leg moonsault, double knees. He keeps revolutionizing and evolving his game.
He keeps finding new and innovative ways to hurt people, I think is what you're trying to say.
I'm not used to saying nice things about Grayson, but this is the one time I'll say it.
Grayson Pierce calling for some support. Here comes the Shooter Society. Chainmail and CB43.
Chainmail chair in hand. What has CB got in his hand?
He's got I think he's got Grayson's belt, the bullet belt for the young gun, Grayson Pierce.
Grayson Pierce going to the top rope. Might be looking for his signature double stomps. But Herculan getting out of the way. And Grayson taking the attention of the referee.
Now here comes Chainmail.
Oh, but Chainmail gets big booted chair hitting him in the face. Oh, and Grayson.
Did he just put Lucio to sleeper hold? He's out. Referee's out.
Oh! CB taking out Grayson. Herculan taking out CB. And now looking for the end of Rage.
That could be it.
And still, your Chasen champion, Herculan Rage!
What an upset victory here tonight for Herculan Rage to kick off our show. Able not only to defeat Grayson Pierce, but the entirety of the Shooter Society. It already seemed like there were some cracks forming within that society. And I gotta say, tonight is not helping those wounds heal. But if one thing is certain, after tonight, Herculan Rage is a man on the rise.
And this next match is a singles match. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ron Brown. Yes. Are we back in the most amazing way? Well, let me introduce you to the new talk. Let's get straight to it. Come on.
We getting there at money. We getting there at money.
Making his WWA4 debut, the Prince of Morocco, Moule!
Now there ain't no way that you can kill a beast dead. I got Middle East women and Middle East bread. I got
Ladies and gentlemen, we had some words prepared for this man, but I don't think anything
with a Louis scarf. Chest cold diamonds make a nigga wanna call.
would do him justice the way that the WWA4 crowd just did here tonight. We'll let them take it from here.
People won't sing the hook in Arabic.
We getting there at money. We getting there at money. Holla, shit, you hollin' if I lie. Many holla, shit, in my life.
And his opponent.
Raise up, get yourself together. Drive that funky soul. Get up, get yourself together. And drive your funky soul. They're doing it.
Making his way to the ring. He is a part of Golden Class. He is Mr. Natural Byron Young.
I think the only thing that's going to be harder tonight than predicting the winner is figuring out who the crowd's going to be behind. I think the crowd just wants everyone to win here tonight.
The way you started off that sentence scared me, but that means you fit right at home. Byron Young warming up before his match. Now, one thing I want to point out, Byron Young, in a way, he kind of needs this. Last time we saw Byron Young, he lost to another debuting star, and the big cat, Sean Lamar King, so he has to do everything he can to make sure that doesn't happen twice in a row.
I mean, that was a big cat, like.
I mean, going from a big cat to a prince.
Well, despite the enthusiastic entrance for Prince Moule, absolute war of the crowd right now.
I will be emoting the shoulder shimmy for the rest of my days.
Well, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we have to get this match eventually underway. And we'll have to see what happens when these two come to blows.
The debut of Moule begins today, going up against Mr. Natural Byron Young. Byron Young in the black, white, and gold gear, whereas Moule is rocking the Sabu gold pants. And Moule, with just the move of his shoulders, getting the crowd on his side. I love it.
Yeah, I will say the member of Golden Class is the one in the ring who is sporting the least amount of gold, I'd say, on his kit. Moule taking it to the ground game quite quickly. But what a entry match in the WWA4 up against one of the hottest superstars of 2024, especially rookies of 2024. Oh, my God.
360 splash. Just go for another splash. Able to fight off Byron Young, throwing a mean elbow. And a massive drop kick. Moule gets it in style. The technical powerhouse is looking to make a splash on his debut.
Yeah, it certainly is. And Byron Young, as you mentioned, is a man who has been on the wrong side of quite a few matches as of late. If he doesn't turn something around soon, he's going to be on the wrong end of yet another.
I said right now, he almost lost right there. But Moule, the king's son, has come to ATL for a change of scenery to make a name for himself, and what better way to do it going against Byron Young?
Yeah, that is certainly walking into the yard and just taking on one of the biggest guys in it. Byron Young is nobody to trifle with.
I mean, we call them Golden Class because they are truly the best of the next generation of wrestlers. Moule looking to make an argument that he is the same as he gets hit with a twisting neckbreaker, or a flipping one at that. But Moule able to kick out at 2 and keep his dream of getting a victory to start out his debut alive.
Yeah, maybe Byron picking up some celebration tips from his opponent. It doesn't seem to get the same ovation that his opponent did, and Byron Young, I don't think he's used to being this, like, having the other guy cheer louder than him. I think he's getting a little upset.
You can definitely see he's not wrestling the way he normally is. I don't know if it was because of the loss last week. I don't know if it's the crowd's mindset towards him, but definitely something's changed within his mindset.
Yeah, something a little bit sharper, a little bit more aggressive, still clearly within the bounds of the rules, but there's a certain edge to him that very excited to see here.
Snap suplex from Byron Young, and now going into a sleeper hold.
Yeah, that's that veteran move. Just take him down to the mat, regain control. Byron Young in complete denial of the crowd. It's getting behind Prince Moule.
And Moule able to fight out of this hold, throwing strikes at the midsection. He hits the ropes, but gets caught with a full lion clothesline from Mr. Natural. Byron Young going for the cover. But Moule kicking out at 2. Now Byron Young going back to those push-ups, trying to get as much strength, you know. Got to make sure those muscles are looking defined in his victory.
There's never a bad time to get a little pump in.
Especially with a physique, that natty physique like that. I got to start following his workout routine.
Moule backed into the corner. Byron letting loose with those big right arms.
Irish whip from Byron Young. And now Byron Young with his own splash. And then going for an elbow drop on Moule. Goes for the cover. And Moule able to kick out at dose.
Well, I gotta say, I think the only thing that could possibly match Prince Moule's charisma might just be his stamina, his ability to hang in there, because he is somehow finding a way to hang on up against a fairly brutal assault out of Mr. Natural Byron Young. But it's going to take a lot more if he wants to come out victorious tonight, though.
One thing I love about watching the little bit of Moule as I have, I mean, he's definitely, you know, he's repping Morocco. He's repping his culture. And we can even see it in his wrestling, bringing a style that Byron Young is definitely not used to. So Byron Young is definitely being kept on his feet.
I think he's also distracted by the pants.
You know,
they're so flowing.
They're very golden. Massive right hand from Byron Young. Makes Moule do a spin cycle.
Yeah, lands that right on the chin, leaves Moule reeling across the ring.
Just go for Irish whip. Byron Young not able to get it. Having to kick Moule in the chest just to attempt it. Finally gets it. But Moule ducking a line. Ducks a second. Springboard.
Oh, lands that square in the chin.
Springboard heel kick does not secure the victory. That is a 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, half the WWA4 arena just went onto their feet seeing that high-flying maneuver. We're used to seeing that out of Byron Young. We're not used to seeing that out of Byron Young's opponents.
Oh, might be looking for that. Oh!
Just absolutely.
Catches him. Overhead belly to belly.
Just letting Byron Young fly there across the ring.
And then a power slam after the succession of suplexes. But only getting the 2. I thought for a second we were going to see the Saharan sunset from Moule, but
hold your breath. You just might get your wish.
I'm going to hold my breath, horses and nuts.
Up to the top rope, high-flying maneuver.
Try to go for a splash, no target there. Byron's boot gets caught. Try to go for the enziguri, only Grayson, but doesn't stop Moule. Single underhook face buster. That's a 2.
Some confusion around the WWA4. Our official is officially saying it was a 2 count. I think I'd have to agree with him. Byron Young did get that arm up.
And now Moule here, possibly looking for a Anaconda Vice-like submission hold.
Yeah, he can tell that Byron Young's on the back foot, just trying to choke that little bit of energy right out of him. But Byron Young finds a way to fight back to his feet.
Oh. Try to go for that sunset again, couldn't get it. Oh, sends Byron Young over the top rope, but he lands on the apron. Massive hot shot from Byron Young, who slingshots himself in the ring. Oi! Massive blockbuster.
Yeah, and that just got Byron Young going. He's looking for the kill shot here.
Suplex cutter.
He might get it.
Moule kicking out at 2.
Byron Young, we've been saying it. It's a little bit edgier. It's a little bit more direct from Byron Young here tonight. He went for the knockout blow and is absolutely stunned he didn't get it.
But if you're Byron Young, you got to ask yourself, what do I got to do? You do things the right way, don't get it. You try to go a little edgier. Right now, might not get.
Ask and ye shall receive.
I spoke a little too soon. Commentators curse. And mocking Moule as he misses.
Oh, completely whiffs on that one. Moule is just lining up.
Sahiran, sunset.
Good night.
And the sun has set on Byron.
Ron Brown. Yes.
And your winner, Moule.
Let's get straight to it. Come on.
What a debut win for Prince Moule. It feels like a bit of a Saharan drought right now for Byron Young, but Moule has found the promised land. He's found the oasis because he is making it rain here in the WWA4.
No way that you can kill a beast dead. I got Middle East women and Middle East bread. I got oil well money in the desert playing golf. Dope J. Sean Dashiki with a Louis scarf. Chest cold diamonds make a nigga wanna call. You buy 20 million on a villa loft, and then I step up in the club and then these other niggas mad as shit. The way I make the people want to sing the hook in Arabic.
And ladies and gentlemen, this may be the first we see of Prince Moule. I highly doubt it will be the last. But just like everything, ladies and gentlemen, after a showstopper like that, we've got to find a way to go on. And for that, I couldn't think of a better person than Don Miguel.
Oh, everybody with the body. This next match is a singles match. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. War Beast, Rave!
It's been a little while since we've seen the War Beast in singles action here on Thursday Night Live. Let's see how his return to the singles division goes here tonight.
And his opponent.
From the crack pot, this is for the infants, the haves and the have-nots. Meet us at the trap spot so you could be an astronaut. This will be the biggest leap that you ever hop.
And making his way to the ring.
And in my line of work that goes
our cosmic.
When the world
he is Neos.
Here's the adrenaline when the block gets shot up. Take it to the vein.
And ladies and gentlemen, they often say the stars come out here on Thursday Night Live. Well, here we got the whole cosmos for you, because Neos is back in action here on Thursday Night Live.
Get the gauge, gauge. Now a nigga gauge size hole. Nigga play your role, put it in your back pocket before they drop shit. I'ma drop knowledge.
Stop it. Now you gotta answer to the cosmic. Whatever they rock with is
And ladies and gentlemen, the show must continue. Third match on the card here tonight for your pre-4th of July edition of Thursday Night Live. It's Rave and Neo squaring off here, the WWA4 Arena. And just a bit of a preview for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've got quite a bit on the card. We'll be hearing from Dallas Cage, our internet champion, just a little bit later on, as well as the conclusion to the Cash in the Case saga. One wrestler will finally win that case after what I can only describe as weeks of pure chaos.
Speaking of chaos, we might see some chaos erupt in this ring, maybe outside the ring, maybe at our commentary table. I hope not for our safety.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of assurance we get here at the 4, but do not want.
Neo's with a nice wrist lock here, wrenching on that arm, but Rave able to be technically sound and get control of the back, utilizing the left leg.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, getting a bit technical here. Two wrestlers who pack a whole lot of power and aren't afraid to go to war, but starting up with the lockup. Neos absolutely bulldozing straight through Rave, but Rave does not often take those lying down. Drops the line. Neos redirects. What mobility out of the Cosmic Kid. Neos. Double drop kick straight to the face. Rave is still recovering. Neos going up high off the middle rope. Oh! Taking out Rave. Don't even think he knows where he is right now, but Neos knows he's on top of the world right now. He's got to get him back in the ring, though. So our competitors re-enter the ring here on Thursday Night Live. Rave finally creating just a little bit of separation there. Now Neos is on that back foot. Rave off the apron. Oh, finds Herculan, throws Neos straight down to the padded concrete.
And Rave showing it, he could do it all. He was technical in the ring. He could be a powerhouse with strikes and grabs. And now even go with that agility with the Herculan. But Neos can do the same as well. Neos took a bit of a hiatus to gain some muscle, to gain some strength, to gain some size. Now he can hang with the best of the powerhouse, but he can also fly with the best of the cruiserweights.
Yeah, and we alluded to it a little bit during the Grayson Herculan match, but it's kind of that new hybrid strongman in wrestling, in pro wrestling especially. You gotta be able to power through your opponent as well as outmaneuver them, and I think we're getting a bit of a show of that right here, but Rave slowing us right down and just dissecting Neos with these kicks.
And Rave going back to what is working. And now
hey, if it ain't broke.
Now switching it up with an uppercut imported from Europe and trying to get a win, but Neos taking out it too. Man, I remember the first time I came to the 4. One of the first matches I saw was T3K and Rave going at it, and those are two of the guys that made me want to come back. So definitely seeing Rave here wrestle is always awesome, and then Neos, hearing that music hit, seeing him fly and work, man, I can't praise these two enough.
Yeah, it's two who are always on the hunt for an opportunity. Got the chance to speak, especially with Neos earlier. Mentioned he's done just about absolutely everything there is to do at the 4, except lift one of those titles. Looking to rectify that situation sooner rather than later. Win here tonight would certainly be a step in the right direction. Eating all these elbows from Rave is certainly a step, I'd say, in the wrong direction on that account.
And you can see it. Neos was trying to catch the elbow, but missed.
You good luck with that.
Missed every time. And now Rave continuing with the assault with a chin lock, putting knee to the spinal cord, trying to stretch it out as much as he possibly can. And now even digging, I believe he was digging the fingers in the nose, trying to pull the face back as well.
Yeah, it feels like something out of Spectre's territory there, but Still.
Hey, he may not be Joe Hendry, but say his name and he will appear.
I don't. You know, that's I can live without meeting Spectre for a little bit. He scares me. I saw what he did to Alexander Tells. I didn't want that.
Oh, speaking of scary, Neo's luckily able to land safely off that back suplex.
Oh!
But can't say the same for Rave. Goes for the cover. Neos, will he get the win? Nope, Rave kicking out at 2.
Yeah, only the 2 count so far. Still, I feel a lot of distance left to go in this match. These are 2 wrestlers with so much more to offer us here tonight as we continue with the festive, patriotic edition of Thursday Night Live. Finds that kick right across the midsection.
Massive running senton on Rave. Neos.
That's a lot of force to drop on a man.
Looking for the cover. But Rave kicking out too. Yeah, I mean, definitely trying to make this a bit of a festive episode. I mean, I wore my Hulk Hogan shirt because, you know, America. So we're trying out here. Now Neos getting his hands on Rave. Hooking the arm. Might be looking for possibly a suplex. But Rave trying to hook the leg around Neos. Trying to stop that momentum. And they're going for a backdrop suplex. Neos rolling out of the ring. Oh, Rave, what's he thinking here? Oh, just going for a straight moonsault. Those legs hitting Neos. What a backflip kick. And now Rave throwing Neos back into the ring. Look at the pin, sending him into the middle of the ring. Oh, Neos kicking out at 2. Now, one thing Rave did very smartly, he put him into the middle of the ring so that Neos was nowhere close to the ropes. If you touch the rope, whether you're in a pin or submission, that is called a rope break, and you're able to get out of the pin or hold. But Rave doing the smart thing is separating him from the rope. Oh, and Neos ducking the line and getting a super kick after Rave attempted an angle slam.
Yeah, somehow managing to keep himself in the ring, but, well, not that time. Shown the door.
Oh, Neos. I mentioned that high flying ability earlier. We're going to see it right here. Look at it take flight.
Oh, my God.
And the Silver Surfer.
That is not a man you expect to go over the top rope, but by gosh, when it happens, it is devastating.
Making a galactic impact, taking out Rave. And I'll possibly looking to put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think coffin is the right noun there. I don't expect Rave is too comfortable after that one. But Neos has got to keep this momentum up. He's got to keep the blows coming because the War Beast is not defeated until you get that pin.
Neos going to the top rope. It's a high risk, high reward territory. Right now, no risk, no reward. But Rave getting a forearm to the face of Neos. Neos returning one to Rave.
Just going blow for blow. Boot into headbutt. Good spinning back elbow as these men are just trying to go through one another.
Not able to get the lariat, but Neo's able to get the enziguri, dropping the War Beast. And now both men are down. The referee, I don't think he's going to have a choice but to start the count.
Yeah, I think our official's a little bit confused what doing the situation is. 10 count begins.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's a heavy burden on the shoulders of a referee because you don't want to start the count too early and possibly ruin the action for everybody.
Yeah, giving them time.
Massive brain buster on Rave. Neo's going for the cover here. But Rave kicking out at 2.
Referee complaining of some shoulder pain. But either way, 2 count is the call as this match will continue.
Neos calling for Rave. Fireman's carry looking to put him away. But Rave escaping it. Going for that angle. Try to go for that angle slam, but instead gets put in a rear naked chokehold.
Yeah, he's got to get quicker. He's going to be fading. Gets the rope break. Referee is not going to break it up. Rave slips out of it, though.
Able to get that angle slam. Rocky Neo's rocking the ref. Oh, that was 2. According to the ref, that was 2. Black and white stripes says it's 2. No matter at the end of what anybody says, no matter what we think, the ref's discretion is the final one.
Yeah, no general manager here tonight, so referee is the highest authority. So.
But Rave looking to make sure to end this in a way that there is no question what counts, no question the results of this match. Rave looking to put it away with a submission hold. But Neos able to turn it around. Rave kicking out at 2 from that counter. Gets caught fireman's carry. GTS.
Rave hits the mat hard. He might stay there. And that's it.
And your winner, Neos.
An absolutely brutal back and forth brawl here on Thursday Night Live. But Neos continues a march towards an eventual championship opportunity. It may be a long march, but it has started with a win here tonight.
When the worlds collide, they waste the whole damn product. Here's the adrenaline when the block gets shot up. Take it to the vein. Matter of fact, take 1 shot to the brain. 1 dose or 2 dose Novocaine. Red dot to a nigga eye like Kane. No, it's just another place you can't go. Barricade, get the gauge, re-engage. Now I leave a gauge size hole. Nigga, play your role, put it in your back pocket. Before they drop sheets, I'ma drop knowledge.
Stop it, now you gotta answer to the cosmic. Whatever they rock with is something non-toxic. Chop it, mix the green juice with the CrossFit. Better get my weight up, you other niggas lost it.
Drip hop, born on a D block. My only goal and purpose is to come and make the streets hot.
All right, we're going to switch it up. And finally, this next match, still a singles match. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. And Jesus said, let there be light.
Love me, love me, love me. Everybody love me, love me, love me. Everybody love me, love me, love me. Love me. I'm gonna make a head spin. I'ma see your girlfriend. Love me, love me, love me.
Turn that shit off!
He just called his own theme
I
shit.
am pissed off! Listen, first of all, you already know it's your boy Chainmail, the absolute G, and everybody loves me. I am sick and tired of the disrespect. All right, listen, the last time you saw me in a match was that ridiculous battle royal where I was strewn out from JDR. I am sick and tired of coming out here and not having you folks Jimmy, shut your mouth. Listen, I don't know where all these new faces are coming from. Who invited this motley-looking crew of Muppets? This is one ugly-looking, trashy Atlanta audience, and I'm sick of it. So you know what? Listen, Alexander, I want a match, a singles match right now, so send out whoever you have. I don't care who it is, I am tired of this.
I know it's why pointing to me, but...
You did. You gon' die. You gon' die. You gon' die. Yeah. What it mean? Yeah. What it mean? I'm outside, pop out game with the team. What it mean? We all live. That's on game. That's on me.
Here's one half of the Northside Heroes. Here's the fight. Manuel!
We took gas, you get whacked, that's some gang and that's all flex. We shoot 2, 2, 3, we'll take your life. We out with the gang, You know we gon' slide. We all with them bees. Throw up in a high. You talk down on me, you gon' die. We a different kind and we be on different time. Rockin' number 9 jeans and I be so fly. We from different
I'm getting the feeling
that
this chainmail guy is a guy whose mouth often gets him into trouble.
Well, not only that, I'm starting to think that chainmail might be a little bit racist. I think he's starting to think that I think he's starting to think every white guy looks alike. You clearly do not look like my normal partner. I mean, there is some guy in the crowd in a chair in a yellow suit jacket that kind of looks like.
Kind of sus, honestly.
He kind of looks like though, but not really. But that's beside the point. Right now, we got to talk about the 2 men in the ring.
Do we have to?
Sadly. We got the Absolute G chainmail on one end, and then we got one half of the Northside Heroes, the Fight, Jose Manuel.
Well, it's not very often that we see Jose Manuel back here at the WWA4 in singles action. But with no Shooter Gabe at his side, he's looking to get the work done on his own here tonight.
And the dogs are barking. This is Bulldog Country after all. And Jose is one half of the pit bulls of wrestling. And I mean, like you said, anytime that Jose does come back, it's normally not for singles. So this is definitely an interesting sight to see. And the referee makes sure chainmail's not hiding any other chainmail on his body. Jose again the pat down as well, making sure he ain't got nothing crazy on him. The bell has rung, match has begun. On one end, a very accomplished tag team wrestler, awesome singles competitor in his own right.
And on the other side, chainmail.
Music artist, wrestler, actor. I mean,
Absolute G.
Chainmail is a man of many hats, if you will. Occasionally, he even dips his own hat in production here.
Yeah, so he does is pursuing a very accomplished career on the microphone, but don't think that's going to help him here tonight. He's going to have to find a way to go through Jose Manuel. But I do have to say, especially with Shooter Gabe not here at ringside, I would not put it past chainmail if we saw a few associates, per se, arriving later on in the match, but he's got to survive till then.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If those associates don't come out, chainmail will be put in a body bag. And Jose trying to give him a free win here. Oh, now Jose.
That didn't last long.
Taking down chainmail and taking it to the mat. You know, I'm kind of used to seeing this out of Jose's brother, Shooter Gabe, known for his shoot style, but looks like Jose kind of giving a shout out to his brother with the way he's wrestling right now.
Yeah, runs in the family, it seems. Yeah, chainmail tends to be a bit more of an acrobatic aerialist.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the chain reaction. He's got quite a few moves, especially off the ropes. Don't often see him. Not exactly an amateur wrestling background is what I'll say on that.
Now, the one thing, and I can't believe I'm actually going to say something nice, but the one quality of chainmail that has brought him this far, that has brought him, honestly, success, I'm going to use the word success, everywhere he goes, is his cunning nature. The way he can manipulate situations to his advantage, the way he can form relationships and alliances to suit his needs, to further his goals. It's pretty well done.
He's got a bit of a reputation, as I would almost call him a ringside general, in that he is masterminded quite a few events here at the WWA4. Referee catching a little bit of flack here from Jose Manuel, who is less than satisfied that he was forced to take his hands off a chainmail for a little bit.
Jose Manuel, springboard, arm drag, kind of dipping the toes in the lucha realm a little bit. And now throws chainmail forward, goes for a running boot at the Absolute G.
Yeah, lands that right on the chin, and chainmail is certainly looking a lot worse for wear here in the corner, but he's dangerous. All it takes is one move to turn the tides as, oh, forget about that. Manuel is just absolutely letting loose here.
Massive suplex. And chainmail trying to throw Jose Manuel up and over onto the apron, but
good luck with that.
But Jose, yeah, no, Jose was having none
Let
of
me
that.
know how it goes in the morning.
He's going to let you know how these suplexes feel in the morning. Right now, Chainmail wearing red and blue, but best believe his body is feeling black and blue. Snapmare. Jose Manuel. Basement drop kick right on the chest cavity. But Chainmail kicking out at 2. Or dose for our Spanish speakers.
I'll let you cover that one. But either way, it is a match that continues in. And this is kind of more Chainmail style. He's slowing it down. He's creating a little bit of separation. Disqualifications are a thing here in this match. It's a normal singles match. Chainmail's going to the back. Referee is on the 3 count. Not sure what the plan here is. But knowing Chainmail, I assume something. Or maybe not.
Oh, last second. Trying to throw Jose Manuel off his game. Restarting the count, though. But Jose Manuel falling in pursuit.
Into the back, out of the view of the referee. Oh! That was a loud steel chair sounding object.
So here's the thing.
He didn't see it.
I'm about to say, the ref only does disqualification by what he sees, not by what he hears. And Chainmail is magically, through the power of Disney magic, on top of things right now.
A classic Disney princess if I've ever seen one.
You know, pop quiz for you, intern.
Yes.
What was the crowd just chanting just then? Word for word, bar for bar.
I think it was F.U. Chainmail.
I'll give you half points just because you didn't say the full thing. But speaking of,
I don't want to get in trouble my first day.
But speaking of full, Chainmail looking to make Jose pay in full for what he has done to him up until this point in the match. And then now looking to put it away. Chainmail trying to show his dominance here. But Jose kicking out at 2.
Only the 2. Jose kicked so hard it almost sounded like the 3. But.
And now Chainmail looking for a suplex.
Yeah, something certainly does seem different with Jose Manuel. Before the mysterious, unexplained steel chair-like noise we heard earlier and afterwards.
Allegedly.
It's a tale of 2 halves, I'd say, so far. They really had us at halftime. Then Chainmail went into the locker room and he comes out, completely new man.
And speaking of new man, I think that's actually a fantastic choice of words. A man that was kind of coaching Chainmail there for a second is his buddy, the young gun, Grayson Pierce. We saw him wrestle earlier in the night, taking a loss to Herculan. I will not say if I was glad about it or not.
Yeah, I think we still get his belt over here.
He's already mad at AR Fox for taking the actual belt. He'll probably kill us for taking the cardboard one.
We don't think we took it. He literally left it here. Well, either way, Chainmail is going to town on Jose Manuel here. It's rearranging the furniture a little bit.
And Chainmail just throwing hands straight to the face of Jose Manuel. I think he's on purpose trying to target the goggles, see if he can break the glass in, maybe hurt the eyesight of Jose.
Yeah, but a strategy here from Chainmail. He's keeping this outside the ring right now where a lot more damage can be done. Jose Manuel trying to... fights back a little bit.
Massive forearm from Jose Manuel.
Uh-oh.
Definitely the fight, taking the fight to Chainmail.
I appreciate they turned around. There's a lot of very expensive equipment over here.
Yeah, no, my life flashed before my eyes as well as my wallet's life.
Referee trying to get the referee's attention, or other way around, referee trying to get Chainmail's attention.
But Chainmail doing the smart thing and resetting the count. I think Chainmail almost acting in referee power.
Just inspires. He just got the air of confidence. When he says something, you almost kind of believe it.
Almost kind of. But one thing that's not almost kind of, Jose Manuel definitely landing these shots, throwing as much power as he can. Double chop to the nipple.
Yeah, straight across the chest.
But Chainmail reversing the throw, sending Jose Manuel goggles first into the post. And now Chainmail once again rolling in the ring. Oh, not coming back out. I think he might be looking to take a count-out victory here.
Well, a countout would be a victory. No champion's advantage, no championship on the line, so it's a win's a win here. Chainmail hoping he's played his cards right up until this point. Oh.
I'm sorry, is that people actually chanting for Chainmail?
I'm not sure.
Try to go for a double axe handle, but misses. I think he might have tweaked his knee on the landing there. And then gets a double stomp to the rib cage.
If he wasn't injured before, he is now. After Jose Manuel comes down hard. That's the crowd chants I was expecting.
Yeah, that seems more in line with our fans. And now Chainmail switching things up, getting Jose in the ring. Massive drop kick to the power side of Offside Heroes. Going for the pin on Jose.
Yeah, and Jose able to kick out, but it seems like whatever that second win was, that little bit of fight back seems to have disappeared for now as Chainmail takes the reins once again in this match.
Double axe handle from Chainmail. And Chainmail going to the right hand. I mean, Chainmail's truly just trying to, never mind. He's not trying to do anything now that Jose's fighting back and trying to throw as much.
Trying to stay alive. So this reminds me of a certain other tag team here at the 4. But Jose is absolutely letting loose with those just straight boxing blows as Chainmail is ejected from the ring.
Oh, but now looking to eject the vocal cords out of Jose Manuel's throat with that hot shot.
Oh, he's lost the glasses.
Chainmail going to the top. What's he thinking? Massive diving shoulder tackle.
Just a missile. He's just flying through the air just directly at Jose.
The chain pedo, the Tor chain, the chain pedo. I don't know.
Yeah. Chain pedo, it feels a good one. Oh, no. I just realized what we said. Chainmail going up to the top rope.
Tries to go for a splash of some kind.
You're really trying to get me in trouble here on my first day?
Dude, I did not mean to. I'm so sorry. Chainmail not able to get the double axe handle. Misses the target wildly.
Yes. Slow reaction, but Chainmail able to find that back elbow as he puts Jose Manuel right where he wants him.
Trying to muscle.
Giving him some uppies.
Almost like a Grady Jarrett bull rush. Trying to just strengthen him up to the top rope. And now we might see somebody die.
I mean, certainly worth the price of admission here. At Thursday Night Live as Jose Manuel fights off Chainmail. Oh, my God!
Diving cutter. And Jose Manuel, he is pissed. He is annoyed, and he's going to take it out on the victim known as Chainmail.
He does not need goggles because he is seeing red here tonight.
Chainmail needs God.
I don't even know if that's going to be enough.
Massive drop kick. Jose Manuel going for another one. But just when you think he was done, that trifecta, the triad of drop kicks.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to go for 3 there. He wants to go for 3, and he's not done just yet. Chainmail in a world of trouble right now.
Chainmail put in a fireman's carry, able to finally escape, throwing Jose off. Try to go for that right hand, but misses. And a double slap, not only to the back, but now the chest going open palm strike after open palm strike.
Yeah, softening Chainmail up for what's to follow.
Swinging Samoan drop with the double stomp.
Good night.
Oh,
and that's it. Wait, hold on. No, it's only a 2 count.
Chainmail stealing it.
Oh my God.
Chainmail pay the referee. Chainmail pay the referee. I don't know where the 20, the 50, the hundo bucks at.
What just happened?
And your winner, Chainmail.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's our job to know what's going on, but
I want this man fired off of straight bribery. There is no denying the allegation.
Yeah, let's just say that Chainmail seems to have taken a very creative route to the victory here tonight as we crest the midway point here on Thursday Night Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, coming up next is a interview with a very special guest. He is just damn real, just damn right, JDR.
JDR, a man who's been on the outskirts of the Shooter Society and has been on the wrong side of a few matches, certainly has had something on his mind for a while, and we might just find out here tonight as we crest the midpoint on Thursday Night Live.
Society failed to tolerate me, and I have failed to tolerate society. Still I can find what you adore. Inside I hear the echoes of an inner war. Nothing can take the horror from me. Your sick world, the loss of all morality. My hate is grown as strong as my confusion. My only hope, my only solution is the violent revolution. Violent revolution. Violent revolution. Reason for the people to destroy. I do not need a cause for my rage.
Now, JDR, we haven't seen you basically for the entire month of June. The last time we saw you was for the Battle Royal to qualify for the Cash in the Case match. So what have you been up to? Where have you been?
Let me just say this real quick. Screw chainmail. All right. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Screw chainmail. But I'm going to be honest with you. Chainmail's betrayals, they had no woes on me. But I had one betrayal that hit me hard in my chest. And that's somebody took my gear. I wasn't here because somebody took my gear, and I was embarrassed. I was gonna come out here in my rags. I was gonna come out here in petty little cheap clothes. I can't come out like that. But then I realized I was just embarrassed. I was somebody that was just being insecure about what I was wearing. I was just being insecure. And so, you know what? I decided to take some time away. I took a week to get my mind right, remember who I was, and to put a smile on my face. And you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I smoked the wood.
And then?
And then that's when I started putting my plans to base. I started putting X's in their mark, putting squares in their space. And then you know what I did?
What'd you do next?
I smoked the wood.
And then what?
And then one day, I looked myself in the mirror in my dark eyes, deep down in my dark eyes, and I said I wanted to go to the A4. So you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I came to the 4, slid in the ring, threw chainmail out on his ass, and then I smoked the wood.
And then what?
And then that's when I came to the realization, the revelation, that to whoever wants to come against me, whoever wants to sneak behind my back and take my gear, I got something for you. You see this? That's for you. You see this? That's for you. You see these shoes? So if you want to come against JDR, the one who's just damn real, just damn ruthless, just damn right, you're gonna have to face the man that stands before you. And you know what? I don't care about what I wear, because I wear exactly what I want.
No, yo.
Okay, so
So you go home and tell your family that, because that's the words from JDR. Telltales, I need my What's she coming out here for?
All right, JDR. How you doing? Hey, chick, take it easy. Take it easy.
What are you doing out here?
So, you seem pretty hyped up. You seem pretty ready, you know? You seem like you want a match. Is that right?
You know, you're right. I was just about to ask him. I wanted a match tonight.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because you know, a couple of weeks back, you and I had a match, right? You and I had a match. And you know, in that match, you didn't get that pin with a whole lot of legitimacy, did you? No?
That was a fair and square pin. Everybody's seen it.
No. So, here's the thing. You know, you may be just damn real. You may be just damn ruthless, right? But I've been asking for a rematch from you for weeks. And the only thing I see is you just damn running. So.
I'm running?
Yeah.
I'm not running from nothing. Viv, you may be fast and all, but I can knock you out right now.
Oh, okay. All right, so since you seem so ready, how about this? How about we have a match right now?
I like that. Go ahead, call Theo.
I have just received a text message from the general manager of the WWA4, Alexander Tells. And he has made the decision that Vivian Cross and JDR will happen right here next show. Hey, I don't make the decision. Hey, man, keep your clothes on. I don't make the decisions. I just relay the message. I don't know what to tell you.
Viv, you got saved by the bell. I gave you that one. You got saved by the bell. So don't worry. Until next week, I won't come near you. I won't touch you. I won't even look you in your face. Watch this.
If anybody wants a right shoe, size 12, we will be having a sale in the front later. Make that also a left shoe. This next match is a singles match, scheduled for one fall. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steven the Intern here, updating that. This is a singles match scheduled for last man standing. Don trying to get out of here without saying that. Don, if you would explain the rules of the match tonight.
With last man standing, there is no submission, there is no pinfall. At the end of the day, the wrestler who stays down on the mat for a 10 count loses. If you can get up and be the last man standing, you win. So let's get it popping.
Rave.
The ring, he is none other than Theo!
And ladies and gentlemen, this has been a rivalry brewing for weeks here. Brought to its breaking point last week when Theo called Ace's girl live on Thursday night. Crazy stuff.
And his opponent.
Pop a bottle or get out the club. Fuck around and catch a hollow tryna mug, ayy. Not with the drama, I just want the plugs. I ain't with the drama. Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? Am I wrong if I beat a nigga ass? These rap niggas be talking so crazy, like I won't beat a nigga ass.
And making his way to the ring, he is the Diamond Standard. He is Mr. Two strip clubs. He is Ace Diamond.
For a wax blunt, it's already 3 in rotation.
Yeah, and Ace Diamond seems to have come prepared here today to do battle. Last man standing needs no disqualifications. So I feel we're gonna get up to some real fun extracurriculars here tonight.
Now with the drama, I just want the plugs. I ain't with the drama.
Sorry, my life was going through my eyes. I completely forgot to add that in the explanation of the rules of the last man standing. There's so much going on today. It's only a Thursday. But it's an A4 Thursday, so I shouldn't be surprised anymore.
And ladies and gentlemen, the referee's been a little bit controversial here tonight, but tonight, for this match, he literally has one singular job, and that is to count to 10. There is nothing else he can do to get between these two men. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have small children watching, you may want to avert their eyes for this one, because these are two men who've really gotten personal over the last few weeks.
All right, we got Theo on one end, Ace Diamond on the other.
I'd say in a feud that began with a bell to the head, seemingly the end begins with the bell.
And this last man standing match has finally began. Referee even turned around for a second. These two were already at each other's throats. Even the referee having to hide in a corner just to make sure he stays alive.
Yeah, like I said, there is nothing the referee can do here tonight. The only way this match ends is one man is not able to make the 10 count.
Luthes press from Ace Diamond. I remember last week, Theo put Ace Diamond's girl on speakerphone for the entire A4 to hear, and that just lit a fire under Ace Diamond. And now Theo, he's looking to take it personally. And now, I'm going to make it painful on top of it.
Yeah, and there was no other way for this to resolve. These two were just on the brink of injuring each other night after night. This has, for both of their sakes, to be the conclusion.
Snap elbow drop from Theo on Ace Diamond. And now Theo, he's looking under the ring. I don't know what he's looking to grab, but...
yeah, I guarantee you it's no good intentions are under the ring. Never are. It's Theo. Goes a little bit of shopping here.
Grabbing the trash can that Ace Diamond brought in just to throw it. But now he's got I believe that's the 2 metal trays.
That does seem to be what Theo has. Maybe 3. Again, nothing good.
And more the merrier. I'll try to get a headshot on Ace Diamond. Let's say Ace Diamond with a snap DDT.
Yeah, Ace Diamond almost with that instinct knew that danger was afoot and slid out of the way almost effortlessly.
And Ace Diamond right now standing over Theo and able to get up before the count can start.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that shopping trip from Theo really should just be the beginning. As we mentioned, only way this match ends, no disqualifications. Big backbreaker right there from Ace Diamond. But they can do whatever they want. They can get whatever weapons. They can get whoever they want involved.
And
well, starting the count now. Shock the referee is not counting this one quickly, as if I was in his position, I'd want to get out of that ring as quickly as humanly possible.
I mean, there's nothing that stops the referee from getting out and still reffing this match.
Is pride, I think. Pride's probably the only thing keeping him in there, because it sure as heck is not self-preservation.
But I thought the month was over. Irish whip from Ace Diamond that gets reversed by Theo. Up and over goes Theo and gets a snap German suplex on Ace Diamond.
You know, when you think about it, all months are Pride Month, because you can be proud of who you are at all times in the year, Don.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you in HR later. I'll tell Tells you said that. It'll send you straight to HR.
Hey, I have no disagreements about what you said, and especially you want to celebrate who you are and show the world who you are. What other way to do it? Here at the WWA4, we will show you how to channel it through wrestling, how to become the best wrestler, referee, commentators, even though you'll never be as good as me or Tells. With that being said, though,
I'm right here. Ooh. And they're right there.
Look, you're an intern. You still got some time before you get there. But speaking of getting there, I mean, Theo went headfirst into that metal, and I think you could just go and call it 10 out. I think he'd still be down. So I have a question.
Hit me.
So obviously 10 count happens, Theo loses.
Correct.
At what count do we start calling hospitals?
11.
Okay.
Theo working his way up.
Luckily,
first stirrings of life.
Luckily not making us call hospitals, morgues, things like that. Now Ace Diamond, massive clothesline, and Theo landing on, I believe, a metal tray there, so getting double the damage.
Yeah, there is a nice head-shaped dent in the back of that tray as Theo brings it to the outside of the ring again. No countouts here. Only way to win and only way to be eliminated from a last man standing match is to be down for that 10 count. So Theo, I want to say, is safe out here, but you never really are safe when you're on the outside of the WWA4 ring, and Ace Diamond is getting queued up here.
And Ace Diamond taking flight! And almost landing on the trash can, but that adrenaline rushing through Ace Diamond, I don't think he felt it.
Yeah, almost seemed like he just slowed down in mid-air. Time froze for a moment. So he goes to take down Theo. Referee now joining us outside the ring here to get that count started. Ace Diamond starting up again.
But it's Jesus Christ!
Intercepted with the trash can.
Trash can to the eyeballs and then landing on it.
The same trash can Ace Diamond brought to ringside finds its way right back straight to his skull in midair.
Now, one thing we also got to keep in mind too for last man standing, these counts doesn't have to happen in the ring. It could also happen on the outside.
Yeah, anywhere there is a floor, there can be a count out.
And Theo now making his way onto the apron. I don't like what he's been thinking so far, so I don't know if I'm going to like what he's thinking now.
Yeah, there's a point at which a match just becomes more than a match. When it becomes personal is Theo just coming straight through Ace Diamond once again. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, that is not a thick padding on the floor. That is just a little bit, just enough that they won't shut us down, right above concrete.
Oh, right now my pinky toe is hitting concrete. There's some gaps in there too, so they gotta be careful with that. But a rolling.
I was wondering why you had that hole in your shoe right there.
A rolling set on from Theo earlier from the apron. Now, look at possibly something crazy here. Slingshot, tope atomico landing on the face of Ace Diamond.
Yeah, that upper arm just catches Ace Diamond so cleanly. Well, I feel like clean is just not an adjective that you can apply to this match. I think the entirety of the WWA4 is holding its breath. We're certainly no strangers to absolute blood feuds here. Recent matches such as Chuck Redfield versus AWOL come to mind, but this almost feels a different level.
I almost want to say it's impossible to get to that level of AWOL versus Chuck, but knowing these two, they can do the impossible.
Yeah, I think. Oh, it's Ace Diamond. Oh, turns that back around. Buys himself some space finally.
I'm trying to see if he threw that knee up because that was either a back suplex power. So back suplex backbreaker. God.
Yeah, we're gonna need a few chiropractors in here after that one, if not the EMTs. But yeah, I think biggest difference, especially with this match versus like something like Chuck and AWOL, is that Chuck and AWOL just kind of just threw everything at the wall. They told every toy out. These two are a little bit more deliberate. They are more focused with what they're going to use. And
is that the hood of a car?
It ain't the 4 if there aren't a few car parts in the mix.
Look, I know we talk about the action being fast and furious, but my fake commentary.
Yeah, the effigy of one Alexander Tells face first on the concrete. That's symbolic of what? I'm not sure, but of something certainly. That's I may have a degree in engineering, but I don't know how he's going to get that to work.
Stevie,
yeah.
You know, I wouldn't blame you if you don't know the answer to this, because you are an engineer.
Getting creative here. Go on.
What are we looking at?
Nothing good. Injury, death, pain, destruction, and the hood of a car.
Theo throwing shots at Ace Diamond. And then Ace Diamond throwing Theo back into the ring. And I'm not going to lie, the more that structure.
That scares me.
The more it doesn't get used, the more I'm scared for when it does.
I fear no man. But that thing?
Oh, yeah.
It scares me.
I don't fear no man, but I fear inanimate objects.
Yeah, especially when they're made out of metal. Speaking of which, steel chair to the back. Ace Diamond doesn't even need it. He's tuning up the band in a completely different way.
Mr. Two Strip Clubs going for back shots with that chair, just blowing that spine out with those swings.
A sick, sadistic crowd here. Thursday Night Live, chants of harder ringing out around the arena.
Oh, I'm sorry, you thought normal people came to wrestling shows? That's funny.
Especially this one.
The count once again has started. Ace Diamond. I can't tell if he's wanting Theo to stay down or to get up just so he can hurt him more.
That's a question as old as time itself, I'd say. As long as there were wrestlers, there was the willingness to hit one another. Dangerously close to the side there. Theo turns that around, buys himself some space.
So, I'm sorry, y'all didn't catch it on camera. Grayson came back and got his belt and called me the W word.
Seemed to be in a foul mood for some reason.
Speaking of foul mood, Ace Diamond getting hit with a chair, definitely not something I would wish on even my own worst enemy. And Theo not going for it once, but going for it twice. Look, you know, Santa checks his list and he checks it twice. Theo, he'll try to kill you once and then bring you back just to kill you again.
Yeah, Theo very much has been the aggressor in this back and forth. It was a defeat at the hands of Ace Diamond that began turning this personal. And, of course, it was last week that what is this?
Huh? So I heard of reports earlier that there is a car driving down the highway with that piece of wood duct taped to the roof of the car.
Oh, it wouldn't be the WWA4 if there wasn't at least a little bit of graffiti involved.
So, see, I thought somebody was just messing with me. Clearly, I was mistaken. And Theo writing
a little bit of a Banksy here, Banksy moment.
Having some graffiti on this wood.
Ah, I do appreciate it when we leave nothing to interpretation.
This isn't the Riddler. We don't have a cryptic message. No, this is just point blank.
Ace is a bitch. High tiff.
Giving
Ladies
a
and
shout
gentlemen,
out.
that is the.
I believe, was it not fiance of Ace Diamond?
That's correct. Who Theo publicly called last week here on Thursday Night Live.
Look, when
that
Ace
started this whole thing.
Look, you weren't here last week, but when Ace Diamond asked us to use our speakers to make a call, I thought he was high, but clearly he is high off of some drug from the depths of hell, because nobody was sadistic
something
enough
like that.
Nobody's sadistic enough to do what he did last week.
Well, reality begs to differ. Set up in the corner there. Ace Diamond very much in trouble, because remember, right next to that as well is a steel death contraption.
Oh, if somebody gets sent through that wood, I hope their head is not towards that car hood, because we are looking at impalement. Not even a concussion, we're looking at impalement.
Yeah, we might see them back in 2026, whoever goes through this. Trying to turn this around.
Trying to counter each other's Irish whips, trying to send each other into the wood. VO might have caught the lower region a little bit.
Oh!
Spear! Taking the wood in half!
I honestly can't tell whether that was the wood we heard or Theo's bones.
We call that a trick question? Yes.
Referee might be counting for a while here. 10 is the magic number. Theo. 6 is the count.
And Theo's finally coming to at 7, though. You got to wonder if that's too late. Oh, Theo's doing the smart thing, not even trying to power up. Instead, Theo's rolling to the outside.
The referee is confused as Theo, barely able to make the count, is leaning on the apron. Oh, we're next to a very dangerous contraption that was set up earlier. Oh my God.
And Ace Diamond trying to turn the brains of Theo into mush, into mashed potatoes. And some red gravy.
Hell of a percussion section he's got there.
Maybe that's our new A4 theme song.
A solid beat for it. But Ace Diamond is nowhere near done.
Oh, what's Ace Diamond thinking?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't even put into words what's happening. Oh, my God.
Oh!
Oh, what the? Theo's body going through car hood, going through trash can, going through chair, going through the thin pad we have that's covering some concrete.
Theo just went through metal on metal on metal on concrete right there. It would be a miracle for him to beat the 10 count, let alone even get up.
I'm so down for
count of 7. No way. What will it take?
Maybe
Ace Diamond wasting no time.
I said maybe that straight punt kick to the gut.
If that wasn't enough, what will end this? No.
You're going to go for it again?
No. Yeah, no, that chair is just not. It's just not a chair anymore.
Yeah, I know if at first you don't.
Wait, he's putting him on the bottom side. There's exposed hooks there.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh!
Carbon fiber through the skin and muscle of Ace Diamond. God.
And it's not like the hood of the car, ladies and gentlemen, where there's all those smooth surfaces. That's the underside. Referee is delivering a choked up 4.
I'm choked up here at commentary.
Count of 6.
Ace Diamond trying to get to his feet at 9. He finally gets there, using the ring post for support.
Yeah, he's using his head. I guess that counts, but Ace Diamond barely upright, barely conscious right now.
How both of these men are alive is just...
This back and forth has been so much as one-upmanship, and it terrifies me for what comes next.
I said, how do you one-up what we've just seen?
I don't know, and I don't think I care to know.
Theo trying to get a running start here. Trying to go for possibly some kind of cutter. Ace Diamond trying to do the same, but both men not able to. Go!
Oh my God!
Bicycle knee strike from Ace Diamond. Spine buster!
Planting Theo once again in the center of this ring, but he is not letting up just yet.
Oh, Theo reversing the momentum. And now it's Theo with the spine buster.
Back and forth.
Oh, double line, double bodies down. Now, folks, there is a chance that both men don't get up by the count of 10.
Count of 8. Neither man. Count of 7, rather. What started together, it seems like only way this is going to end.
Both these men throwing shots at each other, and it looks like they're not going to stop until the other man drops dead and his life sign is flat. Oh, these men just taking turns, hitting each other with the metal trays.
Ace Diamond getting the upper hand.
Oh!
Square on the dome.
Has shots of the best shots.
How many things do we need to send you to HR for? Referee at the 4 count. Ace Diamond making his way, I want to say, to the back, but
he is, I know what he's going for.
Oh my God. He's going for the ladder. And ladies and gentlemen, that is not a stable ladder. Broken during the Chuck versus AWOL, for lack of a better word, death match.
And Ace Diamond, I don't know how he's had the strength to lift the ladder on his own and get into the ring, but here we are. Ace Diamond, something diabolical in his mind. I don't know what it is, but I am terrified to figure it out. Ace Diamond approaching Theo, walking up on his prey.
Yeah, it might not be climbable ladder, but it is still plenty dangerous here in the middle of the ring.
Massive strikes from Ace Diamond. Ace Diamond is definitely one of our better strikers here at the A4. Dare I say the best. But right now he's going to have to dig deep. Something a little darker. Oh!
Face first onto one of those metal plates. Now finally, Ace Diamond is going to set up that ladder.
I'm going to take out one of the lights.
No.
I don't know what Ace Diamond is thinking. I'm not liking it.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned, that is a broken ladder Ace Diamond is currently climbing.
Oh, and Theo looking to pull Ace Diamond off of that ladder.
Ladies and gentlemen, that ladder could collapse at any moment.
Oh!
Shot to the knee. Landing square on the kneecap of Ace Diamond. That'll stop him in his tracks.
And just chucking a chair. Ace Diamond barely hanging on with his fingertips. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That ladder
Double
could
middle
collapse.
finger. Diamond Stunner!
Oh! Right off the side of the ladder, Ace Diamond came down hard, but so did Theo. Three counts so far. Ace Diamond absolutely clutching onto that knee. That thing could be out of its socket for all we know. Say, can you make it to your feet on one knee? That is the question that Ace Diamond is going to try to answer here as this match continues here on Thursday Night Live.
How these two are still going, I have no earth idea.
Somehow able to get Theo up and down once again. Referee pleading with Ace to just end this. Theo down. I think he came down again on another piece of metal. Referee, 5 count. Up to 7. Just
Theo,
barely in time, beating the 10 count.
How he got to his feet, I keep saying I sound like a broken record.
Yeah, we just don't know.
Yeah, like certain things we can explain. We can try to break it down for you. We can throw the science at you. We're going to have to throw some book of mystic, magical, dark arts.
Oh! Low blow coming out for Ace Diamond.
Right in the cojones.
No DQs.
Oh, my God.
Chair to the neck. Oh!
Yeah, count it. Count it. Count it. Let's
just committing murder here.
Let's call it a day.
Count of 7. I don't think he's going to beat the count. He can count to 1,000,000. No.
What?
Referee says he beats the count. At what point can you ethically let this go on? I understand why it's easy for the GM to be at home. He doesn't have to deal with this.
He's a very ratings first kind of guy. Double knees.
Ratings might be the only thing left after these two are done. Theo somehow, with the presence of mind, picks up the chair.
And throws it at the face of Ace Diamond.
I think Theo caught a little bit that back to the face as well, trying to brush it off.
Oh, Theo. Either confident or saying it. No. Oh, he's going to make sure that this next shot is what permanently takes out.
Yeah, he might have gotten the count there. Elects to stop the count just to deliver one more blow. And again.
Now he wants to make it hurt. Oh, my God.
Very treacherous with the ladder right there. Again, that is a broken ladder.
Massive Uranagi.
Seemingly just creating some more space. Still handling ace diamond, so the count has not started just yet.
What's he thinking?
Oh, I think he's going to snap his knees clean off with this. Oh, no, he may be going for the low blow. Tries to pull him right into the center. I think he does. Going to work on the legs. Referee
Theo
H-bomb.
Walking.
Almost doing a kindness, trying to remove the
Is he walking?
ladder from the equation.
What's he looking for?
Took your tie.
I got told to be professional, and this is the okay.
You looked quite dapper.
I'm done being professional.
Theo.
Taking my lucky tie. Theo more like a-hole.
He is tying ace diamond to the post. Effectively trapping ace diamond in that compromising position.
Theo has used the tie to make sure ace diamond cannot escape what's coming next.
Oh, blow to the knee. As ace diamond is trapped there, working that left kneecap again and again.
Ace diamond's gonna have to leave here in a wheelchair.
I had to leave in a stretcher. I'd say it's going to be very hard for Ace Diamond to get up to his feet when his feet are currently tied around the post.
Is that Lucio?
Yeah, member of
Second City Saints.
Atlanta City Saints, rather.
I'm sorry.
I'd say we ain't in my hometown, we ain't in Chicago.
So much is going on.
I'll tell you one thing, a place Ace Diamond certainly is not, and that is sweet home. Anything but sweet right now. That's it.
And your winner, Theo! Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, we're gonna take a few minutes, taking a quick break to clear out the ring. Please do not go anywhere. We still got 3 matches left on the card. Just give us a few minutes to clean up, and we will get to those 3 matches.
All right, folks, we won't keep you waiting any longer. We got 3 matches left to go. Let's go and get them started right here, right now.
If you like us, calling all riders, roll up beside us, no place to hide us. All freedom fighters, let's unite us. Switch on your nitrous and let's go. Destination for navigation. Man up your stations, feel the sensation. Surround invasion with communication. Move quick, we might avoid contamination. Down, it comes the sound. Everyone down your feet to this phenomenon now. Let's make it loud and show them all how you move to this phenomenon. Whoa, open your soul, baby, lose control inside of this phenomenon. Just let yourself go and let everyone know you move to this phenomenon. Don't let these spiders crawl up beside us. They want to bite us, inject the virus. Raise up your lighters, race to the righteous. Need you to guide us.
You boys ever met a real country girl? Talking true blue, out in the woods, down home, country. She's a hot little number in her pickup truck. Daddy Sweet Money done jacked it up. She's a party all-nighter from South Carolina, a bad mama jammer from down in Alabama. She's a raging Cajun lunatic from Brunswick.
And ladies and gentlemen, making her WWA4 debut, here comes the Southern Belle, Isabelle Wilder.
Country, she, from her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. From the song she plays to the prayer she prays, that's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is for the WWA4 Internet Championship. And introducing first, the challenger, making her debut, the Southern Belle, Isabelle Wilder! And her opponent, the reigning, defending WWA4 Internet Champion, part of Golden Class. He is the wild card, Dallas Cage.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is not every day that a debutante gets a shot at WWA4 hardware. But that is exactly the situation we find ourselves here on the back half of this episode of Thursday Night Live. The Southern Belle, Isabelle Wilder, in action against your internet champion, Dallas Cage. As the internet champion, Dallas Cage does get the choice of who he wants to fight on a week-to-week basis, and something must have caught his attention in the training room. Because, like I said, it's not every day a debutante gets a shot like this.
So interesting about this debutante, I mean, she was originally here supporting her boyfriend, Grayson Pearson, after finding out that he is not talking to other women instead of beating on them just like he did last week. Now she's here looking to create a name for herself, and what better way to do that than become WWA4 Internet Champion on your first day.
Would certainly create the power couple of WWA4 to hold both singles championships.
And we're seeing here very early, Isabelle Wilder, very technically sound. She knew that Dallas Cage would go for a kip up to try to escape, but instead use her weight to keep him down. And then once again, being a step ahead of him almost at every turn here.
Yeah, and when you see Isabelle in action, you don't often think, a technical wrestler, but she is showing she can grapple with the best of them here. Certainly that is something that Dallas Cage was not anticipating, as going to the ground really isn't part of Dallas Cage's game.
Now, definitely Dallas Cage is more of a take it to the skies kind of guy, but that was about Wilder throwing him off. What power. And
what the
nice
takedown.
Headlock takeover.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a singles match for the title. Going for one fall, so. Dallas Cage can only be dethroned via pinfall or submission. He does hold the champion's advantage. Any disqualification would lead to Dallas Cage holding that belt. Oh my God, what a shoulder from Isabelle.
Dallas Cage going for that leapfrog, that athleticism, but now Isabelle Wilder able to throw Dallas Cage into the turnbuckles, chest first. I go for a wheelbarrow arm drag. Now, I know the last name's Wilder, but definitely a wild start for Isabelle.
Yeah, something the wildcard was just not anticipating.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors from the Southern Belle.
And we've often said that Dallas Cage has often been an underdog champion. I don't think anyone expected him to be the underdog here tonight, but finally buying just a moment of reprieve with that back elbow.
So it gets caught. Isabelle Wilder with a massive chop. Not only it didn't even catch the top, it caught the underneath part right below the nipple. And that was Isabelle Wilder with the monkey flip. I don't see too many people rocking that maneuver nowadays.
No, certainly. Isabelle bringing a style all her own to the WWA4.
Isabelle able to get the 2 count. Possibly could have got the 3rd, but we saw a very rookie-like thing. She went for that monkey flip, kind of stood there for a second, then realized, oh, I got to go for the pin.
Yeah, clearly has been absolutely going at it in the training ring. But some things you only learn from bell to bell.
I see what you did there.
Isabelle trying to almost dislocate Dallas Cage's arm. Dallas Cage seems to be taking a page out of his teammate Byron Young's playbook, getting a little edgier right now. Goes for the chop to the throat.
I mean, we said it earlier with Byron Young, him getting thrown off his game, he had to go to maneuvers he doesn't normally do. Same thing with Dallas Cage. He's getting kept on his toes in a position he's never been before. He could prepare for teriyaki, you could prepare for Rico, you got the takes, but with Isabelle Wilder, you have nothing, so you're going off an instinct right now.
Yeah, drop kick to the head. We often say that every day you hold the title, it gets heavier. And perhaps Dallas Cage starting to feel the weight on his shoulders and is being spurred onto. I don't think I've ever heard Dallas Cage receive this kind of vitriol from the crowd here on a Thursday night.
I never heard the Golden Class get treated like this. But speaking of how being treated, Dallas Cage on with a massive chop to Isabelle Wilder. The wild card going for yet again another chop.
Yeah, Isabelle at least able to work her way out of the ropes. Seems that she's got some supporters here just checking on her in the corner. Got the fan to fan her with, but that's all they can do here. Isabelle is completely on her own.
Isabelle Wilder able to use her momentum to escape, and now throwing a forearm. Looking for a trip up, almost an AR Fox special right there. I'll try to go for a slingshot maneuver, but got kicked off by Dallas Cage.
Yeah, Dallas Cage certainly, like his teammate in Byron Young, is going way more direct here tonight. Don't have to go around your opponent when you can just go through them. with that double kick straight to the midsection, sending Isabelle sprawling onto the floor. And, well, maybe a few leftovers, it seems, from that absolutely heated last man standing match. Isabelle, I think, goes face first onto that metal plate. Now into the ring post.
I mean, I think the shoulder got caught there on that post. Right now, Isabelle Wilder, she had a hot start for her debut, but now being cooled off heavily by the fire extinguisher known as Dallas Cage.
Not something we often describe Dallas Cage as. Referee on the 5 count right now. Certainly seems to be in no hurry to get these two back into the ring. Dallas Cage is a little out of his depths dealing with a hostile crowd here as the entirety of the WWA4 trying to spur Isabelle back to her feet, but Dallas Cage sends her crashing to the concrete.
Massive boot to the eye socket, but Dallas Cage not done. Going to the post yet again.
Oh, catches her right on the arm, working all of that upper body.
That right arm is taking a beating, and Dallas Cage honestly trying to figure out what he's done wrong, because he's done the same thing that he's done all the time he's doing, but these people normally cheer him for.
Yeah, I think that Dallas Cage is hoping to wake up from a bad dream here, but he's got to be careful. One good sequence from Isabelle could very well put him to sleep. But he does seem to be back on the offense. Straight to the side of the temple.
Dallas Cage
leaning into it a little bit.
Gyration for the nation.
I wonder who does that often, but Isabelle not taken off guard by it. Quick moves to escape that one.
And Isabelle Wilder has to capitalize here. She's seen that Dallas Cage has missed the elbow drop. More importantly, hit the elbow drop on the canvas. Maybe take advantage of that, or definitely do some kind of offense right now. But taking a little too long. Dallas Cage capitalizing and throwing her into the canvas shoulder first.
Spending maybe a little bit too much time absorbing the energy of the crowd, was going to take off her athletic tape there on the wrist, and Dallas Cage absolutely pounces at the opportunity. Again, it's a killer's instinct out here from the wild card. Something we haven't seen in quite some time. Something, honestly, that might bring a smile to a certain general manager's face.
Now, another thing that's bringing a smile to my face is the growth of our women's division here at WWA4 with girls like Isabelle Wilder, Alexandra Quinn, Vivian Cross. We had Nikki Cross, Deity. We've had so many girls come through, and now it's amazing to see that grow.
Yeah, certainly so, but enough about the division. Tonight is all about Isabelle and her alone. Well, catches him on the cheeks, and not the ones on his face, ladies and gentlemen. Electric chair.
What's Isabelle Wilder thinking? Electric chair drop.
Absolutely planting Dallas Cage. This is a new champion.
And hooked both legs, but still not enough.
The referee having to argue with the crowd, who is absolutely gathered at ringside here for this match.
I'm trying to figure out who's had the better debut, Moule or Isabelle.
That is far above my pay grade. I could not tell you, but certainly winner here tonight seems to be the WWA4 crowd. Isabelle catches Dallas Cage with the clothesline and the second.
Beat me to it. And now catching Dallas Cage in a scoop slam.
Isabelle is getting to work. The Southern Belle pushing through like a pickup truck against Dallas Cage.
Spinning soul kick, almost a little too close with the nether region. I'll go for a now! Massive sunset flip powerbomb.
I don't know if the audio could have been caught any of that. I don't know if we just went straight to clipping there, but that's the correct reaction to what just happened. Again, half the WWA4 crowd here on their feet at ringside for this one.
With any kind of bomb, you normally expect an explosive reaction, and we got one from the fans. And there's no crowd like the A4 crowd.
Isabelle feeling that energy, taking control of this one, putting Dallas Cage exactly where she wants him. And that's going to be going to the skies. Dallas Cage drops to the knee, though.
Dallas Cage using the body weight to stop Isabelle Wilder. Now turning it into a roll-up. But Isabelle able to kick out in the nick of time.
Yeah, and that's trying to use his in-ring IQ there. Sometimes as the rookie, you're always expecting the big move. You're not necessarily expecting the quick roll-up right there.
And Isabelle Wilder getting sent for a rough landing on the outside.
Dallas Cage taking to the heights.
Dallas Cage on the apron.
Oh my!
Kick.
Cleanly follows through. A bit of a glancing blow. Might go for another.
We need to put Dallas Cage in the World Cup. Oh, moonsault onto Isabelle Wilder. Doing an AR Fox style, going, stepping off the post into that moonsault.
Yeah, pretty sure I saw that one on AEW. Oh, okay.
You people are cheering for her like I'm just not your champ. What are you booing for? He does this all the time.
He's not wrong.
And I think Dallas Cage finally getting kind of a dose of reality on what it means to be a champion. Sometimes you're loved, sometimes you're hated, but you're definitely a target. And right now he hit the target with that super kick on the chin of Isabelle Wilder.
Yeah, at some point here, I almost think that that the Dark Lord Darth Grayson, perhaps looking upon his new disciple, as Dallas Cage is looking very Grayson-esque right now.
Isabelle Wilder, German suplex. Man, what's that saying? Be the hero, see yourself live long enough to become the villain, something like that.
Something like that.
I think we're seeing that in Dallas Cage. Isabelle Wilder definitely bringing out that Southern and the Southern Belle. She knows how we do it out here in Georgia.
Oh, she is right at home here on Thursday Night Live. Dallas Cage struggling to get back to his feet. No assistance from Isabelle. In fact, quite the opposite. Putting the boots to work.
The gear, in a way, is almost kind of, you get this false sense that, Isabelle Wilder could be like this nice girl. No.
She's here to kill you.
Very feisty. Trying to go for a boyfriend's move, the skull piercer. Oh, Jesus! Got caught in the throat with that super kick.
Dallas Cage may have just found the shot to end her night. Getting her back to her feet.
Going for a tornado. DDT! Dropping her on her dome.
Going for the pin.
No. Dallas Cage. No. He's not done.
He really has gone to the dark side.
Single leg knee strike.
Rope break. Almost immediately with the hands and the legs. Making sure referee gets full view of that. Dallas Cage baffled that this one isn't over.
I mean, Dallas Cage, Dallas Cage, I think right now he's too angry with not only Isabelle Wilder, with
he's pissed.
Maybe himself, that he's ignoring the fundamentals and trying to get your opponent away from the ropes. I don't know what he's thinking for, but Isabelle Wilder lands on her feet. Dallas turns around. Gets met with double boots. Able to throw Isabelle off. Isabelle comes back with a Herculan.
Sends Dallas Cage flying corner to corner.
Isabelle Wilder, fireman's carry. Oh! Massive Samoan drop.
Planting Dallas Cage. Dallas
Cage
rolls through.
Able to counter the momentum. No! Isabelle Wilder is that strong. Rolling DVD.
Up to the corner.
Into a split leg drop. I thought we saw a new champ.
I think the WWA4 crowd here seems to agree with you there, Don. Thursday Night Live crowd trying to will Isabella back to her feet, hoping to see a new champion crowned here. Calling for the kill shot. Dallas leveraging the hair.
Now turning it into a brain buster.
Good night.
And your winner is still WWA4 Internet Champion, Dallas Cage.
And that will be the win for Dallas Cage. But at what cost?
Let's go. Destination for navigation. Man up your stations, feel the sensation. Surround invasion with communication. Move quick, we might avoid contamination. Down, it comes the sound. Everyone down, your feet to this phenomenon. Now, let's make it loud and show them all how you move to this phenomenon. Whoa, open your soul, baby, lose control.
Isabelle should be standing tall.
Don't let these spiders crawl up beside us.
Isabelle Water standing tall after that match. Uh-oh. Oh, low blow from Grayson Pears. A sentiment we have seen many times here at Thursday Night Live. Grayson Pearce, though, he's got a little bit of aggression to work off, it seems. KJ Valentine. Well, they often say when you take a shot at the king, you best not miss. And it does not matter whether that belt is made of cardboard or silverware. Until somebody beats him in the ring, that's still your champ. Grayson Pearce. Leaving nothing but bodies in his wake as per usual from the young gun. Almost feels like there are no winners after a match like that. KJ Valentine trying to tend to his fallen comrade in arms. As it's gonna take a while for Dallas Cage to walk that one off, despite being the victor of the night.
Man, what an amazing Internet Championship match. But we are not done with championship matches for the night. Let's go and get started with the next one.
You can't stop.
looks like I'm gonna have to spell it out for him again. Cause it seems like said, "Man, you raised a star. I had to raise the bar. I came on ways to get it. They stealing from the jar. And Pop said I came a long way rapping. I worked my way up through the jams. Now I'm steady attacking clips. Keep them coming like the packs at Lambo Killer. Full of way I slay beats. I'm Rambo doors. Fly open source.
Hey. You the aerial artist? It's only one real artist in here. Drop my shit. What? Black and white coat for the buzz like bees. Blue tinted Cartier, clear view of seas. I need recognition, I ain't taking it light. I still plot the top spot like a thief in the night. Who you know to rock the ice in the fight? I'm the only dog here with a bark and a bite. Leave pussies in the back on them cats in my rear view. Shout from the top, but them folk don't hear you. I make it look easy. First in the race, we can run it like breezy. Every single challenge to me, I made a way for. I proved I'm the best. What the fuck I gotta wait for? What the debate for? What the hate for? Put me in the post, most wanted in the A4. Metaphors, puns, similes by the tons. Block when I spit my shit like 4 guns. Chip on my shoulder, weight like 4 guns. I like to fight more than Philly. Let's run ones for a fight check. Mic check, 2 on 2. I don't fought my demons. What is you gonna do? There's only one real artist here. Fuck all that aerial artist shit. I'm the realest artist here. A-Town in the fucking building. Amari the Maestro. I'm the realest. I'm the only artist here. Make some noise for the Maestro. Okay, bet. How about this? I'ma destroy y'all favorite wrestler. I'll see if you make some noise then.
All right. Kid, you got spirit. You certainly got enthusiasm, but you don't got 2 championship titles from all over the world. You see this one right here, all the way from Brazil, underground champion, 100 days. You see this one right here, this right here, the Chacha Pacha International Championship, 1,300 days. What do you got but some whack bars that make my ear bleed? Put up or shut up, kid.
And this match is for the Chacha Pacha International Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He is Amari, the Maestro. And introduce the competitor to my right. He is the reigning, defending Chacha Pacha International Champion, the aerial artiste, Ariel Van Go!
You can't stop Ariel Van Go!
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in our second championship match of the night, and we're not even in the main event just yet. That's coming up right around the corner. But right now, we are locked and loaded on Amari the Architect, the Maestro, up against Ariel Van Go.
I mean, this right here is an amazing match, but then you add the Chacha Pacha champion, the international championship being defended just makes it that much more important, the stakes that much higher.
Yeah, it certainly does, and we often see Ariel Van Go return to defend a title, but often he tends to take on some newer names. Amari certainly not amongst them. One of the more veteran members of the WWA4 roster he's faced in quite a bit of time.
I said both of these men, definitely veterans here at the A4, but like Ariel Van Go pointed out, like he pointed out earlier, Ariel Van Go has 2 titles to his name, whereas currently Amari the Maestro has none.
Yeah, a fat goose egg right now, but with a fat goose egg, it's a 0. Minor mathematics, you'll catch up. But Amari, I guess, interpretively dancing the.
I think what you're trying to say is that he is showing the referee that the hair is getting pulled. Right now, Ariel Van Go not having to touch the hair, instead throwing chops all over the chest. And Amari the Maestro in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, blows to the midsection there. Ariel Van Go rolls through.
Ariel Van Go grabbing that left leg. Check over a leg sweep. Amari able to get a back kick on the diaphragm of Ariel Van Go.
Yeah, connects cleanly there right to the midsection of Ariel Van Go. Another good sweep of the legs.
Oh, moonsault on the back. Standing one of that, but not enough to get the pinfall. Ariel Van Go dug in the line. Super kick, side kick, soul kick. Now Ariel Van Go tripping up Amari, goes for the cover. Kicks out 2. And Ariel Van Go with some beautiful agility work.
Able to make his way straight through Amari. Crowd maybe a little tired after absolute pandemonium.
Oh, now Amari grabbing the mask of Ariel Van Go and using it to pull him back for a backbreaker, and now a back elbow.
Yeah, leverages that straight into the backbreaker. Maestro looking to orchestrate himself a victory and a shiny new belt around his waist. Don, I understand that you were able to collect a little bit of the history of that belt. That is, well, I was about to say around the waist of Ariel Van Go, but at the moment, in the corner of the ring.
Ariel Van Go, like you mentioned earlier, he's been holding it for 1,300 days. He won it on his debut, and he has gone undefeated since they're going into his 5th year in the promotion. And in the last defense, Van Go went against almost practically the entire roster and still came out the champion. His next defense is on September 13th at Jacha Uru 7, the biggest event of the year. And I'm excited to see that.
Correction, his next defense, if he retains the title here tonight, and
that's right,
up against the Maestro Amari, that is certainly an if. The experience certainly going to be playing a big part in the match here tonight. And Amari is certainly no rookie.
Going for a backbreaker after already landing the Total World backbreaker. Now Amari just curling Ariel Van Go. You can tell Amari's been in the gym. Ariel Van Go making him go on practically a roller coaster. His brain getting sent everywhere after that head scissors. Now going for a wheelbarrow. He gets caught in the slam. Amari goes for the cover. The Van Go kicking out at 2.
Yeah, Ariel Van Go often gets up to what I would call some rather complex aerial maneuvers. Amari looking to orchestrate a little bit more of a simpler victory. Catch your opponent, slam them into the mat. Do that enough time, you'll probably win the match.
Amari right now kind of toying with Ariel Van Go a little bit, but Ariel catching the foot and fighting back with a chop on getting the abdomen area.
Yeah, blow to the midsection area. At least able to block a little bit of that, but certainly going right back to the well here.
And now Amari standing tall over Ariel Van Go. Can he keep that up and become the new Jacha Pacha International Champion? Whoa! Ariel Van Go with quick offensive maneuvers, getting the enziguri after able to flip out of the grounded position. And now getting put up, but counters, victory roll. Doesn't secure the victory with it.
Yeah, able to kick out though. Still able to retain that title. Ariel Van Go so confident every time he appears here at the WWA4, but every single time he has always put his money where his mouth is. He's been able to cash that check. This time around, though, Amari certainly giving a little bit more trouble, but Ariel Oh, eating that big boot straight to the chin, but spins out of it.
Massive Pele kick. Both men are down. I mean, I guess I'm assuming with champion's advantage, if both of them get counted out right now, Ariel Van Go gets to keep that title, right?
That is correct, but that is certainly not Ariel Van Go's style. Would certainly be a bit of a break in his character to rely on champion's advantage. He always wants to get the job done himself. We'll see if it's going to be enough. Both men back to their feet. Ariel Van Go seemingly the more alert of the two, but Amari able to answer back. Big right hand of his own.
This is the thing with Ariel. You want to know why he's called Van Go? Because he's not just because he's an artist in the air, but because he's always on go, go, go. We're seeing that with the chops.
Yeah, he does not know the meaning of the word to slow down, or the phrase. Finds the intricate movement right there. Spinning through with the kick. Now off the rope. Enziguri.
Bouncing on the top rope with that head scissors. And now going for a modified version of the 619, a beautiful maneuver done by Van Go, calling the Leaning Tower of Zen.
Yeah, well, that is certainly not what Amari is feeling right now. Middle of the ring. Ariel Van Go propelling himself back over that ring as Amari takes a seat in that front row, and very wisely.
You would think he has a disease.
The rest of the crowd is making some space for him.
Yeah, you would think he has a disease the way everybody just ran away. But Van Go, able to get a nice kick right there.
Yeah, it stalls that just long enough to find the fall through.
And a massive twisting senton on to Amari the Maestro.
Yeah, spilling out to ringside here on Thursday Night Live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event. Main event to decide the cash in the case. Coming up next, but a title needs to be decided right here, right now, and it might be.
Out of hell! And I thought Amari had it. I thought we saw a new champion. That carousel of hell came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, smart. It was utilizing Van Go's own momentum directly against him. Trying to get something locked in here. Oh, my God.
Massive power bomb from the powerful Amari.
Yeah, sending Van Go crashing down to the mat. Now going up high. Oh!
50 knees landing on Ariel Van Go. But Van Go kicking out at 2. Dude, with how strong and just crazy powerful Amari is, it reminds me of the Maestro version of the Hulk.
Yeah, Amari is a big, big wrestler here. Only other one who comes to mind that matches him is potentially the Wall in Tyler Stevens, who was here last week as his tag team partner up against a, let's say, a very playing quick and fast with the rules. Alexander Tells as their manager ringside. Didn't quite work out for him.
Oh my! Not working out. Amari getting hit with the Poison Rana. And now Ariel Van Go. Bam! Getting the Ariel Go round. Goes for the cover. And still.
You can't stop.
And still, your Cha-Cha Pacha International Champion, Ariel Van Go.
And against the odds, once again, Ariel Van Go finds a way to keep the belt and to put Amari in the dirt.
From Atlanta to Bolivia with love. You can't stop Ariel Van Go.
You can't stop. Ariel.
Everybody with the body, I know you're getting slightly tired of seeing my handsome face and hearing my velvety voice, but this will be the last time of the night because it is the main event. Now the main event, oh, my bad. This main event is for the Cash in the Case contract. Whoever wins this tonight gets to cash it in for any championship opportunity, anytime, anywhere. Now, we were originally gonna have this match last week. However, during the match, KJ Valentine got eliminated. T3K was injured, and the show ended in chaos. So now, the match for the Cash in the Case is a singles match. Let's bring out the competitors.
Anybody that will try to breach, even if it turns friends into enemies. Trying to tell them and the rest of them to do it like me. It's the big Don Cameron, and I'm stepping on the beat. The way I step on my opponents when they jump up in the ring. I got this pressure in my chest and got a message to deliver. And when I send that message, it's gonna make them shake.
My Bennett booming. Lies out viral moment. My Bennett booming. Richard Mill, fight to be set. My Bennett booming. Call that private jet, I'm living on the moon. My Bennett booming. My Bennett boom. Bennett booming. Bennett boom. Bennett booming. Bennett boom. Bennett booming. Bennett boom. Sorry. Ran up all the field. I'm booming. Gotta get my money, I'm booming. Running to the mills, excuse me. Millions and my billions, gotta do it. Business booming, I'm a great influence. On the people's choice, I'm a great influence. Don't listen to blogs, blase, blase, that's a bad influence. Lies out viral moment, my business booming. Richard Mill, fight to be set, my business booming. Call that private jet, I'm living on the moon. My Bennett booming, my Bennett boom. Bennett booming, Bennett boom. Bennett booming, Bennett boom.
Look at my DMs and business is booming. I got 3 hoes going up on the Tuesday. On the boat with your bitch rockin' Louis. Got an earring in her face, I look Uzi. Hit the gas in this bitch and I spin out.
As I stated earlier, this main event is for the Cash in the Case contract. Introducing the competitor to my right. He is a part of Shooter Society. He is Big Protein. He is CB43. And introducing the competitor to my left. He is the urban legend. He is Don Cameron.
Ladies and gentlemen, tension in the air for our main event here tonight on Thursday Night Live on this pre-4th of July edition. Cash in the Case. Always an opportunity to make or break somebody's career. And even though this tournament's gone on for a little bit longer than we anticipated, it will end here tonight. One of these two men will become Mr. Cash in the Case and have an opportunity of their choice at a place and a time of their choosing. Potentially a chance to lift any WWA4 championship title.
And man, being in the ring with those two powerhouses, it's like you ever seen Dragon Ball Z, and when they sense somebody with like a higher power level, they almost crumble to their feet. That's what it felt like being in that ring with CB and Don Cameron.
Yeah, as much as the frills and festivities of this tournament have made way for just a pure one-on-one battle of wills here tonight, you can sense both men in that ring are so locked in here. This is a normal singles match at the end, so no funny business as we saw earlier in the tournament. Of course, there was the Battle Royale that ended in absolute chaos that did qualify CB into this main event, as well as last week, following the elimination of KJ Valentine, absolute chaos and pandemonium took over the WWA4, leading to a finale that had to be pushed back to this week.
Hey, so what's that saying? Best thing comes to those who wait. We have waited. Now we're seeing the best. Now, one thing I want to kind of keep an eye out for, we saw him come out with CB43, and that's Chainmail and Grayson Pierce.
Yeah, but remember, like I said, the adaptation for tonight is because it's a one-on-one. It is there are disqualifications in this match.
You act like that stops the shooter society.
Well, fair enough, but at the very minimum, it makes it harder.
Don't you watch the product, kid?
Yeah, once in a while.
And now, Don Cameron with a sidewalk slam.
Going for the pin.
But CB43 kicks out at what number?
2.
You're getting a 1 cent increase in your pay.
Huge. Unpaid internship's going great.
Well, speaking of huge, and I'm not talking about myself, Don Cameron.
That's a big man.
Walking up on CB43. Oh, yeah, no. Don Cameron is a giant. And CB43, he may not be as tall, but let me tell you, with the muscles he has on his body, you would think it's the body of the Thing, but compact. The best way I can describe it.
Can I get that quote on a shirt? Not a good way to launch out of the way. CB43, he's got the muscle, but he's also got the agility. Already feeling a little something in all of his back. Finally, it's the power, but gets reversed into the corner. Shoulder tackle for CB43. Directing traffic.
And getting a flip senton, goes for the cover. Don Cameron kicking out at 2.
CB43 playing with his food a little bit. Always good to see that the pressure of the moment isn't getting to them.
Don Cameron with a big boot that drops CB43.
Stomp to the midsection.
Don Cameron looking to make a little noise.
That's one way to turn the crowd up.
Stepping on the beat like he steps on his opponent. Just like Amari we saw earlier, this man is an artiste, and I'm not talking about the painting. Big Debo. And that's the only problem with announcing your move. Kind of 2 seconds too early. Your opponent gets out the way in the nick of time.
Yeah, CB43 making a visit to the announcement table.
CB43, can we get a quote for commentary? No, but instead, Don Cameron getting water to the eyes. And then a boot to the hip. Targeting that sciatic nerve.
Not technically a weapon, just keeping Don Cameron moisturized, I'd say.
Hey, with how hot it is in here right now, I think he kind of helped Don Cameron.
Well, it might have just made him even more angry. Up high in a dangerous spot.
Oh, but CB43 able to escape it in the nick of time, sending Don Cameron nose first into the post. And now CB43 clearing the crowd.
Oh, my God. And the crowd is deconstructing the WWA4 arena.
And now CB43 getting sent into the chairs. And now our intern looking to fix some damage caused. But hey, where else can you get destructive action other than the WWA4 on a Thursday night? Now Don Cameron sends CB43 back into the ring, and he follows. But Don Cameron not able to secure the victory. And the crowd getting behind Don Cameron. I'm worried they're going to start singing his old theme song, which I'm not opposed to, but I think one thing CB43 is opposed to is getting the life choke out of him.
Yeah, certainly so. As these two go to absolute war here. Still in the ring again. Winner tonight takes home the cash in the case contract.
Don Cameron trying to sneak a quick one right there, but not able to secure it. Massive scoop slam.
Plant CB right in the center of the ring.
Don Cameron. Big Debo gets the elbow. But CB kicking out too. One thing I want to point out, I don't know if you noticed it, but on the left arm of Don Cameron, there is a name on that band. That name is Reggie Rage. It is a member of Urban Legends that we have lost too soon. And this is who not only what I'm doing commentary for, but what Don Cameron's in the ring doing this for, looking to secure the cash in the case contract. Now Don Cameron hooking the arm, trying to take out CB43. But
yeah, CB smart move, dropping down low, preventing it. Now blows to the midsection, traded back and forth, overhead clubbing blow from Don Cameron. That might soften him up a little bit. Not enough, though.
CB43 trying to get his turn at the suplex. Oh, my God, a snap brainbuster.
Yeah, it absolutely snaps Don Cameron's leg just right there.
Did that snap a...
I think it did.
Snap a lock off his head?
That's just a little bit lighter after that one.
I've never known a move to give a haircut. This is a first. CB43 running hard, throwing clotheslines. Referee barely getting out of the way.
Yeah, he's quick on his feet to get away from that one.
And what a spear. Goes for the cover. But Don Cameron kicking out at 2. Man, I've seen a lot of things here, and
that ain't one of them.
What an amazing main event. And it ain't even over. And CB getting defended from the verbal abuse by chainmail.
Or at least attempting to.
And Don Cameron trying to go for a quick one. Oh, but wait, no, CB, I believe his hand was on the ropes. The ref finally saw last minute. It is not a 3 count, that is a 2 count.
Again, referee staying firm with the 2 count. Referees are not the most popular figures here tonight.
That does happen a lot at the A4. Massive senton, unless you're massive cannonball, excuse me. And the ref learning from his mistake,
clear call this time.
Getting in position, seeing where Don Cameron was to the ring. And when it comes to liked referees, unless your name is Anthony Rivera or John Ellington, you kind of don't get much room here.
Yeah, it's a rough crowd out here. The wrestlers often have little patience for the referees out here. It is a tough business. Not quite as tough as being in that ring right now, though.
But now CB43 getting picked up by Don Cameron. Michinoku driver. But CB kicks out in the nick of time.
Well, crowd is certainly back and forth here. CB43 and Don Cameron working their way back up to their feet, into the corner. Able to intercept.
Well, these gentlemen throwing shoulder tags, throwing clothes on each other, but neither one going down for good. CB for 3, getting Don Cameron in fireman's carry position, but Don Cameron able to escape. Now getting the guzzle, looking for that choke slam. I don't think Don Cameron got all of it. Maybe just enough, though, to become cash in the case.
And your winner and cash in the case contract holder, Don Cameron.
When they jump up in the ring, I got this pressure in my chest and got a message to deliver. And when I send that message, it's gonna make them shake and shiver. Been gone too long, now I'm enemies. They forgot about Don, they delirious. Said the message so loud, they ain't hearing this. Said twice so they know that I'm serious. Been gone too long, now I'm enemies. They forgot about Don, they delirious. Said the message so loud, they ain't hearing this. Said twice so they know that I'm serious. Stand back. It's the Don Hill, yeah, you feeling minutes that you love to chill. Always handle business, say you weep your tears. Got your heroes in because I got him fearing that he talk tough when he pass me. Now he about to get his ass beat. Don Cameron got him all mad, see. I don't care cause he asked to be in the ring with the big DC. Referee ain't stopping nothing. Gotta pick up dubs by any means. Stop him out in these size 15. Won't stop to the absolute top is in reach. Going through anybody that will try to breach. And even if it turns friends in the enemies. Trying to tell them man to wrestle to do it like Mr. Big Don Cameron. And I'm stepping on the beat the way I step on.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Cash in the Case saga, I don't want to say comes to an end because this is only the beginning of Don Cameron's reign as Mr. Cash in the Case, and now becomes a predator on the prowl, and every single champion has just been put on notice.
Now the question of who he targets. Does he target the internet champion? Does he target the WWA4 championship? Only time will tell. I'm happy for my friend. I'm happy to see that this is how we end the night. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Don Miguel. You're Don of commentary and Don of announcing and Don of interviewing. And I'm joined by our great intern, Stevie. Thank you for filling in.
Pleasure to be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. God bless you.
Happy 4th of July.
Whoa, whoa.